Let's evaluate the following logarithmic expressions. So log base 2 of 1/8. Now notice this is an expression. It's not an equation because there's not an equal sign. But we want to use the definition of a log, which in this, we'll write it down here in general. So log base A of B equals C is really the same thing as A raised to the C equals B. So using this, that the base here is 2, and then we want to raise that to the power C, but that's what this is equal to. That's what we're trying to find. So this isn't an equation, but I'll just go ahead and write it as a question mark. And then on the right hand side, what do we have? That's a B, I'll double underline it, which is the item that's there. So we have equals 1/8. So 2 to the what is 1/8? Well, we're going to use now what's called the one-to-one property of exponents. And what that says is if you have two bases that match, a to the m and a to the n, then you get to set the exponents equal. Well, I know that I can write 1/8 as a base 2, so that's a 2 to the question mark. Well, on the right hand side, I know that 8 is 2 to the 3. And then if I want to make that a base 2, I need to change that to a -3. And then, see, we're going to use this one-to-one property. It says that the question mark must be equal to 3. That's this part of the property. So what I'm going to have here is that question mark is equal to -3. Well, what was question mark? Question mark was, if you look up here, that's what we were trying to evaluate. So now we can write our solution that log base 2 of 1/8 is equal to -3. So we have evaluated it. Log base 2 of 1/8 is equal to -3. Let's evaluate log of 1. So we're going to evaluate the same way as we did on the last problem. Now, important thing here is when no base is given, it's actually base 10. So we'll sneak a base 10 in there just to remind us of what it really was. So now I have log base 10 of 1 is equal to question mark. Now remember, that really wasn't part of the problem. I just put it there so that we can help remember where everything goes. So the base raised to the question mark is equal to the 1. So what does the question mark have to be? Well, remember, anything to the 0 power is 1. So if I had 10 to the 0, I'd have 1, which tells us that the question mark must be 0. So the solution to the problem, log base 10 of 1, is what? Well, it's 0. Now let's evaluate the natural log of e. So we'll insert an equal sign and a question mark, and we're going to remind ourselves what the natural log is. So the natural log is really log base e. So the pink box can be replaced with log base e. Now don't confuse that with the next e that's written down. That pink box right here is being replaced with this pink box right here. And that has nothing to do with the e that's carrying down from right there. Oops, let's make that white. So e carries down from above equals question mark. Remember, it's an expression, not an equation, so we're just going to use a question mark. Now what we're going to do is rearrange it. So this e right here represents the base. This question mark represents the power. And this right here is the right-hand side. So e to the what is equal to e? Well, there's only one thing that the question mark can be. It has to be the number 1. So that's kind of nice, because anytime you see the natural log of e, you can replace it with the number 1.